Okay, our first project, I'm turning this charger plate from the Dollar Tree into a fall wall sign. Now, I first primed it with some Waverly chalk ivory paint. I prefer the white, but I'm out of white. I put a real thick coat, one coat on it. You can put two if you want to, thinner coats. Now I'm using this Hello Hobby chalk midnight acrylic paint. It came from Walmart too. I'm just going to dump some in, pour some in here. And just paint the whole thing. Nice even strokes. So I thought this would look real good because we're putting a pumpkin in the center that I got off of the fairygarden.com. No, it's not. It's the graphicsfairy.com. I don't know what I'm thinking, the fairy garden. I'll put it in the description. Just go all the way to the end. If you put it on thick enough, one coat should do it. But this is, I really love crafting. I think it's common. Like if you have anxiety or panic attacks like I do, and I'm bipolar, sometimes I'm going all over the place. This really helps calm you down, and it just relaxes. And I used to paint and draw until my big portfolio book got stolen, and I just lost the flair. I mean, I still had a love for painting and drawing, but I'm getting it back now. And I'm nowhere near what I used to be like when I used to paint. I painted and drew ever since I was about 8 years old. And I had in order every picture I ever drew or painted on, and it got stolen. But it's okay. It's not the end of the world. It just gives you something to work forward to, and you can always start over. You got to try to stay positive. Now, you don't have to paint yours this color, but I thought with the orange pumpkin, this would really set it off. There's little knots going all the way around here, if you can see. So just make sure, see them right there? You get all around it. Okay, now all we have to do is let it dry, and then we can continue on. Okay, our next project, I painted this white in one of my previous videos, but I've recently bought some Hello Hobby Wax Antique Finishing Wax and thought I'd try this out. Now, I've never done this before. I read the instructions. It seems pretty relevant. I watched a few videos. We'll see. Hopefully it turns out good. Stick that back down in there. It says just dip your brush down in it, wipe off any excess, and just smear it over. Oops, got quite a bit on that one. But I guess that's okay. I was supposed to sand it down too to show some of the paint and wood under it. It gives it like a distressed look. Sorry, that was my cat. Okay, I'm back. We're just going to slowly, let me get some of this off here. It seems to be doing pretty good. Get back. You can't come over here now. Go on, baby. I have a loose brush that was coming off. Got these brushes from Walmart. Normally they're pretty good and they don't shed like that. You gotta go, baby. Go on. Get it. This one is the one that keeps coming here is Aurora. She's the youngest of those kittens we saved back in December. And she has really had a long time of coming around. And here lately, she's just learned that petting feels good, and that laying down, being petted, getting in your lap. And since for about 3 days now, go on, you can't come over here. I haven't been able to craft because she won't let me, but I'm doing it now. And I hope that she lets me, and I hope you don't mind that she keeps trying to get over here. She just wants to get right here where I'm at. Go on, baby. Go on. Okay, now it says to let it dry and then sand it down. And our next project, I am finishing up on this one. I left it like this thinking it was okay, but the more I look at it, it just needs some stuff. So I have this burlap ribbon. Just fold it over to about almost 12.5 inches. Fold it over and then fold it over again. and then cut it. All you do is fold it in half, make sure it's even, crunch it up. I have some of this, it's called ribbon, but it's really twine. Came from the Dollar Tree, it's brown. I'm getting enough because I'm going to make a bow out of this. Well, no, I'm going to put another bow on it. Nuh-uh, baby, go on. Go on. So tie this in the back. Or you can use Chanel stems if you want. It's totally up to you. Alright. Now, get your glue gun. Put you a fair amount of glue right back there. Well, looks like I need a glue stick. Make sure you get it even. Centered, I mean. And I just used this ribbon here. It came from the Dollar Tree. And tied a shoelace bow. Make sure it's nice and tight. And we're going to put it right on top of this as soon as I make it a little smaller. There's the kitty. It's little Aurora. I can't put her in a room by herself because then after 5 minutes she starts jumping into the door and it sounds like she's trying to knock the door down. It's what my husband hollered at me just a few minutes ago. Watch out. She's taking advantage of me being busy right now. Okay, now let's get you down. Oh. Let's trim these down. Oh, honey, get down. I am so sorry. Just trim them down just a little bit. Now, I have some berry garland. I got this from Family Dollar. It's $1 just like at the Dollar Tree, but I can never find the one at the Dollar Tree. So I'm thinking of putting on little berries. If I can make a little bow. If not, I'll just leave it alone. Okay. Seeing if this will look cute going around it. Okay. Get you just a little bit of glue. At every berry, put some glue. Let me know if this is prettier to you than the way that I had it previously. And just bend it here. I'm just pushing down to make sure the glue sticks. I should have my finger protectors on, but they're in the bottom of that tin that I just got my glue out of. And to tell you the truth, I really didn't think I was going to be able to film, because I haven't been able to in a couple of days because of Aurora. She's really learned, like I said earlier, that petting, and she's okay as long as she climbs in my lap, but you can't pick her up and hold her. But anyway, go all the way down and around on this. Okay, once you get it over to the other side, you just cut it off with some wire cutters and fluff your bow. And it is finished. Tell me if you like this better than I think it was just too ordinary and plain looking before. Okay, the gather wax on it is dried off. Take some sandpaper and just sand it down in some areas where you want the distressed look to be even more. I think I'm doing this right. I've never done it before. If you have any tips, I'd greatly appreciate it. Like I said, I've watched some videos, but still not like doing it for the first time. I normally just take like burnt umber and just spread it through here and there, but I wanted to do it with the wax. I've been wanting to, but my fear of what will it turn out like. But you can't be afraid, you gotta do it. You can be afraid or weary and everything, but still do it. Don't let it stop you, you know. Trying to sand this down where I put too much, but it seems to look okay. go all the way to the ends. And this is sandpaper from the Dollar Tree, so normally almost everything I use comes from the Dollar Tree. Every now and then it'll come from Hobby Lobby, Target, and Walmart, and maybe Dollar General or Family Dollar, like the garland that I just used here. But it looks just like the same one that you get at the Dollar Tree. And it's $1, so you can't beat it. Alright, now just drop me a message and let me know what you think of it. I'd greatly appreciate it. Alright, let's see if this charger is dry. Alright, it's dry and ready. All we need now is a paintbrush. Get your Mod Podge, scissors, and like I said, I printed this out from thegraphicsfairy.com. And what you want to do, you want to go and trim it all the way around. Get real close. You don't want none of the white showing. And then we'll Mod Podge it on. Let me know if you enjoy crafting, and it's real relaxing and calming to you. I call it my, it's my at-home remedy, drug-free, you know, because you're already taking, like I am, for my problems I told you I have, medicine for it, but when that don't work, it's good to have a little hobby like this to fall back on. And just if you're having trouble getting around on these, you can just snip them off. Because it's really, yeah, just snip them off. Unless you're an expert, and I'm not. So I'm not going to have the leaves on mine. Because it's already hurting my shoulder and my neck. And my shoulder blades doing this. From where I had that accident. But I started my physical therapy. And I know it's supposed to help you, but boy does it hurt. I've got it from now. I started last week. Last week. And I'll have it until the end of the month when I go back and see my doctor. But the physical therapist was saying, it looks like, because how swollen I am, going all the way down into my collarbone, up my neck, and down my shoulder and down my shoulder blades, that it could be ligaments or tendons. See, we're going to put this right here. So, let's get some Mod Podge. get a good amount. Let's just smear it on. Okay. Center it as best as you can. Smooth it out. Get any bubbles or lines out of it. Go all the way to the edges. That's why it didn't bother me I had too much, because I use it on the top. Smooth it out. I'm just getting bubbles out. And she's back. Hi, baby. Get that. Go on. Come on, baby. Oh. Alright, get over there. Sorry about that. Get that off. Looks like paper. Must have been from the bottle. I'm just wiping this, brushing this Mod Podge down so that it's not like rigid. Alright, next we turn it straight, make sure get your Chanel stem. Go ahead and tie this and twist it. And then just lay this right down in there and put some more glue on top. And normally I have this is the tag to something. You can use anything. And this helps it stay on longer. Okay, make sure. Yep, it's straight. This is what it looks like in the back. Right here. And this is what the charger plate looks like. Now again, you can paint it any color you want. You can even go around in lines, different colors like orange and brown. You know, it's totally up to you. And if you accidentally scratch it like I did, just get your paint back and touch it up. Well, it's not. can't sit it down yet because the glue. Just make sure you keep it turned over so that doesn't happen to you. And let me show you what I'm putting in for today for the giveaway. I have 3 rows of ribbon. It's Celebrate It. It's leopard. If you could see it through the plastic there, but it's all that. And this is going in the giveaway for the giveaway contest, and I will put more information about it down in the description. So if you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up. It'll help my channel grow. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and hit that bell right next to it so you won't miss any of my future uploads. And leave a comment. And by subscribing, you will also become a part of my family here on YouTube, and I would really love to have you as part of my family. And you'll be entered into the contest. Alright, until next time, bye.